I was thrown to the wolves. But hey, what's up? What's up? Well, now that we got our mics and stuff on, because we got older people and stuff. What's up? Hello, everyone. We're gonna run our mouths for a long time, and we're late, which is our business. We are black. But we're
CBT.
here. And also, y'all didn't even know y'all was getting this show. Like this was a real last minute. We was like, you know what? We off. Let's shoot the shit. So we're here now. This is episode 12 of season 3. This is straight up for real, for real. This is the last show. Like next week, we don't have it for y'all. This is it. This is this the Christmas episode? Last week was a holiday episode. This is just the end of the year wrap up, the post season, if you will. Like I don't know, but here we are. Um, I'm Day Dramatics. I'm here. We got some. I ain't gonna say special guests because these is resident derelicts, but we got our boy MG's music in the building. We got
Nope.
James, aka the old man,
Yep.
Tyler Grinch. We
Yay.
got Price the creator in the back on the ones and twos, the man, the master, the puppet. Welcome y'all. How y'all doing?
I'm
Oh,
tired, boss.
well, I'm glad. I appreciate y'all showing up and pulling up and being here. Everyone, we are the Derelicts. This is the Derelict Collective podcast. We should be live to you on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter right now. Please follow us on all of our socials. Visit our website. Stick around, pull up. Thank you so much for being here. Um, Without further ado, unless y'all got something to say,
Nope. Chilling.
Mm-mm.
Ready to crack them off. Ready to knock,
Yeah,
put them up, line them up, so we can knock them down.
congratulations, indeed. I'm gonna be saying congratulations all night because
because his shady ass.
that was sad.
I'm
But
sorry. My
anyway,
bad.
but anyway, all right. Let's start off with something positive because the show can literally take a whole turn for the worse, and this could be the last positive thing we say. Kyra, I'm gonna let you introduce our positive Black news.
Yes. So for our Black positivity for the end of the year, we're going to give a big shout out to Miss Claudine Gay. She is literally about to be the first Black president at Harvard. They haven't had one in, I
Ever
guess, since Harvard was ever created. You know, it's
since
a
it was
white
yes,
establishment. This phenomenal woman is a political scientist. She's a professor of government and African American studies.
yes,
She has an expertise in political behavior. And
okay.
then, like I said already, like this woman is about to be the first Black president at Harvard. Like
Well,
she's
all
getting ready to
right.
set the precedence for everybody following after her.
Well, amen. You was really kind of getting in your little sermon right there. That's
Because I
wonderful.
love seeing this. Like I love
No,
seeing Black people, especially Black women, like breaking down the walls and the barriers and setting the standard for all the Black people coming after them. I love seeing that.
the Black excellence, if you will,
Yes,
the Black
yes,
woman excellence, if you will.
yes.
We do. That's wonderful, though. Congratulations to her. We look forward to seeing everything that she's going to make happen over there. Hope she shakes it up a little bit, as much as you
Mm-hmm.
shake it up at Harvard.
Right.
Um, Let me go down. So many things on my list here. I'm glad that we were able to pull something positive up to open up for y'all because we weren't really sure. We was really scouring the internet.
Yeah, because this week was a shit show.
I mean, 2022. I don't know the Earth. What is the Earth not? Um.
Not earthing.
Oh, and for you footballers. Who was that? That won Argentina. Congratulations to Argentina for winning the World Cup and stuff.
Yep.
That's very cute for y'all.
And then also a big shout out to at the what Aboriginal Moroccans. I think it's called Amazigh or something like that, where they're claiming their own because Arabs are trying to say that they're not. They're trying to say that Morocco is not African, as if it's not a fucking country in Africa, as if the people that live there are not considered African just because they have a lot of you know Arabs that live there. But it was
like
like a
they
whole
trying to do,
drama.
like they try to do Egypt basically. They're
Yeah, but the thing
right.
is that Egypt, like original Egyptians, will also say like I am an Egyptian. I am African, regardless of who conquered us and what language we speak. Like, we are African. I learned about all this shit on TikTok the other day. I was just like deep dive scrolling,
Come on,
learning
walk like
about
an
that.
Egyptian. Yes.
Seriously, it was crazy because like they were just pretty much saying that like we don't give a fuck about uh what is it, Morocco being in Africa, like we're Arabs, and the girl stitched the video, which is like, first of all, bitch, I'm fucking African. Like, you not about to erase my history and all this other shit. The only time y'all give a fuck about, Morocco is when, we're in the playoffs, getting ready to, win the World Cup or whatever. But aside from that, y'all don't give a fuck about us. And I was just like, why does it sound like Africa? Like, it sound like America.
Hmm. Come win these games for us and then go on back to where you
Exactly.
came from. Shut up and play
Exactly.
ball. Hmm. Well, that's okay, girl, with the facts and the
Just a little,
educating us.
just a little.
Yes. Y'all better continue to walk like Egyptians. Um. Well, I guess let's see if I can reach around for this segue, right? Um.
Rush
Speaking of
around.
people, reach around. So I guess speaking of people acknowledging that they're black, people that realize that they're black, people that want to claim their blackness. Um, I'm trying, guys. This is a serious segue, okay? This is serious. Um, a broken clock, as MG's said, a broken clock can be right. Some people are calling it a rebrand. Some people are throwing her a lot more bail than I want to throw her. But Candace Owens, which this picture is so shady. This picture is very shady. Sat down with Cornel West. Now I didn't hear a lot about that. I know about the other part of this.
It's about a year
So
ago.
do y'all have some more insight? Tell us like now what had happened now?
So she sat down with Dr. Cornel West to discuss like politics, ideologies, being black in politics, et cetera, et cetera. There was another white guy there. I guess he was pretending to be the bartender, but I'm sure he is very right leaning, also, or conservative as
That's
they
his
call it.
show. It's called the Free
Um,
Speech Television.
the what?
That's his show. He's the host.
We didn't. I didn't ask for the fucking. I don't give a fuck about none of that. All I'm saying is that like she took the time to sit down with Dr. Cornel West, and for lack of better words, he read her. He explained to her shit that she didn't even. You can tell that she didn't know, and it's fine to not know, but like as long as she's been out in the public, this woman, in my opinion, is willfully ignorant about a lot of shit. And he tried to explain some things to her, and she called him a fucking liberal. And I feel like I'm not really into politics, but I feel like if you do follow politics, you know that Cornel West is not a fucking liberal. He may be left leaning or leftist, but he's definitely not a fucking liberal because this man will critique any and everybody. So he was trying to explain to her how, you know, different presidents operate. I guess they operate America like plantations, which is why we haven't seen shit. So like we got the Biden plantation, we had the Obama plantation, we had the Bill Clinton plantation. These are all the people like, and he said the plantation mentality as like us black people constantly leaning toward democratic views and ideologies, even though it doesn't always benefit us. Not almost all, it almost never fucking benefit us. Politics in general
Default
really doesn't.
Democrats. That's what I like to
Right.
call
But he even called out like her being a part of the Trump plantation, but of course her being her, tries to retort back, and she's saying dumb shit like, well, like I just believe that like the Republican Party is this and that, and I don't think that people should leave the Democratic Party, but like they should be critical of it. And it's like that's what politics is supposed to be about. Us being a democratic country, we're allowed to be critical about our men and women in leadership, and that's why we fucking vote them in. It's not a dictatorship; it's a democracy.
exactly.
So
I like what you said as far as her being willfully ignorant, because how do you sit down with this man and not do your research, not check your facts, not like did she think that she was gonna go on this platform and get the best of him?
I think because she's so used to in my opinion, this is how I view her because I just started rewatching Scandal. She is Olivia Pope. like, well, she thinks she's Olivia Pope. You know what I mean? Fast talker, minimal information, always ends up putting her foot in her mouth later down the line. But then also standing 10 toes on her own bullshit because
Hmm.
it fits her, it fits the people who follow her.
Right.
So Olivia Pope was just like not the looks, or at least this picture, Olivia was turning better looks.
It's just interesting because like there are
Yeah,
some things that she says that we hate agreeing with her, but sometimes we do because there's some shit that she says where it's like shit that is absolutely fucking right. But majority of the time, she's ignorant
Right.
she's
and very anti-black.
cool. She's a coon. A motherfucking coon. Let's keep it fucking funky. She a coon.
See, not too much on Azalea, okay? Not too much because I fuck with her the same way that Danny fuck with Kanye. I fuck with Azalea.
I love Azalea. Azalea is that shit crazy, but right a lot of the time in her craziness. Minus the shade she throws.
Yeah,
That's a
like some of the
crazy
shade she be
bitch.
throwing, but the thing about Azalea is that like if something is fucked up, she's not too proud to be like my bad. But people don't go back and see those my bad shit. They always just
My
dig deep
bags
on the
be
shit that she
red in
be.
a motherfucker though. Because she'll go on a whole 30, 40-minute rant on Instagram, and then my bad would be like somewhere at like minute 14, and then she'll go on
Yeah,
another fucking rant.
right.
She want to be like Kanye so bad. Anyway, I will say, going back to that lady that MG's was talking about. She was right when she came in defense of Meg,
Hmm.
and she basically just the same point that we all kind of been saying. Like, she's been through a lot. This has been trying. Basically, her best friend has turned on her. She's had so much loss. She's had so much to overcome. And at the end of the day, like, it's we know she got shot. How is
Hmm.
this the key type of, like, she got shot?
Right.
But, if it would have been anybody else with a penis, you know, it would have prayers and thoughts, and
And
we need to piece
marches.
together rallies and petitions, and y'all have been down at the courthouse, like,
Right. Look at all
so
these niggas saying free Gunna and all of them. Like these niggas on RICO charges and y'all sending money. Y'all put money on their books
niggas is still saying rest in peace and we miss you, Vaughn, and stuff like that. Like,
as if he wasn't
you
a fucking murderer, allegedly.
You mean serial killer, nigga?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly?
do we have to
And
say
well,
allegedly?
we gonna say allegedly.
Allegedly. Yeah,
Allegedly.
okay.
Yo,
Okay.
But we all from the hood, so it's
Okay.
like who be doing dirt in your hood. But like,
Right.
and this be the thing too that I be seeing like about like hood niggas, right? And like the women who support them and the men who support them. Y'all know they be in the fuck shit. Y'all know they be in the fuck shit. And then like when they die by the life that they live, then y'all sad as if it wasn't a fucking expectation, as if these niggas
Right,
wasn't about to
like he was gonna make it
they
out. He was gonna be the one
right.
to make it. He was gonna make it. He was gonna make it. He was gonna
right.
get
Like
through all that.
that's what the term stands for. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. Like niggas who live
Yeah,
that life die by that life. There has been a where like the percentages are very low for niggas who lived that life and got out and did something different.
right,
Majority of them end up in the same places, jail
right,
or 6 feet
or
under.
dead.
Like
Yep. I know we all have stories of people we know that was in that life and they make it. For the last 15 years in Baltimore, I've known of plenty of people. My homeboy just came home not too long ago. He been in there for 10 years, but was out for 5 and then was in 10 years before that. Like, this shit ain't no joke. And that's what the one dude told me. One of the hustlers in my neighborhood. He said, "You're gonna make a lot of money, but you're gonna pay that shit back. It's a guarantee you're gonna pay that shit back one way or another. You're
hell
gonna pay
yeah.
that shit back."
Fast money ain't it. That shit's crazy. Well, Ari is killing me. Um, let's go back to Meg for a second. We're gonna get back
Yeah.
on the Gunner thing, and we definitely gonna talk about that. Um, the Meg case is wild. Like, we knew it was gonna be wild. It's wild. Um, it's 15 different versions of everything going out right now. That's
Mm-hmm.
like a whole nother separate issue is the gross misinformation and like
The
where do we
perjury, the shadiness. It's
backdoor deals obviously was being done. Somebody
mm-hmm.
hush
And
money.
did y'all hear about that one neighbor that said a neighbor heard some? I think a lady or witness was like they seen the whole thing and it was a woman who shot. I'm like, how y'all getting all these stories? Who the hell did this
Right.
shit?
That was, and keep in mind that was the defense's fucking witness. Like y'all didn't vet this witness. Y'all didn't prep them for
Right,
trial.
right. Like
Y'all just
y'all
letting
ain't
these
take them
niggas
out to
just
eat.
say
Y'all
whatever.
just
You
like,
didn't prepare them for cross
No
oh,
examination.
case, nothing.
oh, that's
Like
oh for real. That's what she said. Bring it in, bring it in. Don't worry about it. Don't even think about it. Just bring it in. Just bring it
They
in.
were like, "This is our star witness," and then this
This is
motherfucker
it. We
go,
got it.
"Shit, it wasn't that nigga.
No,
It was somebody." Like, come on.
like
I seen the whole thing.
this
It
lady.
came
Lord
out my
Jesus, somebody
window.
got shot. Like
And I'm not
right,
saying that
like
they wasn't because the original video, right? We remember was it this? We were on what 2 years now, right? Something like that.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
video was a video from up top, so shit is just it's. I'm gonna
You're
say
saying
this.
like a higher height than
It was a
Tory.
higher view, so it was.
Why would you say
we
It
that?
was you could. It was definitely from somebody's window. The first video that came out, it was from somebody's window.
Well, I think we're gonna have a verdict tomorrow. It's been some fake verdicts going around. They are still deliberating as of today, as of 8:03 p.m. December 22nd. They are still deliberating. So we'll see. We'll see tomorrow. It's just wow, and you can't say one way or the other. You believe in one thing, and then did they find the bodyguard who was supposed to testify?
First of all, they
did.
according to the actual fucking documents, this nigga never went missing.
So who said he was? Who did it? Said they just made that up?
Social media,
Yo,
literally social
I
media
heard
was
Joe was
posting
missing. I heard
bullshit.
Joe was missing.
They was
Oh, for
just like,
real? This
it's
number
interesting
day.
how, yeah, we haven't been able to find him. The whole time this nigga is like, I'm here.
I cannot.
I was at work. I was just at work. I couldn't, couldn't
Right.
answer my phone. I work a 9 to 5. I got
And it
a
wasn't they
bodyguard on the
subpoenaed him. I
weekend.
mean, I don't even think they subpoenaed him.
Shit is crazy.
That's, well, I don't want to say shout out to this person, but we will acknowledge that Joe Budden apologized to Meg. Um, what was his main thing was the comments he made about her mental health
Hmm.
that bothered him as someone who also suffers from mental health issues, and so he did apologize. He said he got a lot of phone calls and a lot of people that he respects, women that he respects, were reaching out to him and I guess kind to guide him and show him the way. And yeah, I mean,
He probably
Good for
wasn't
him.
saying that shit when he did an interview with her a couple months ago. Like, y'all niggas be killing me with that shit. Like,
Mm.
they really be on the let's ride this wave and let's take this wave and then now I don't like you. Like that shit is
Hmm.
weird. Like keep that same energy you was doing when you like, come on, man. And then you going to apologize. Like, I don't know.
hmm,
You gonna be that person, be that person. Being support.
Right.
And again, and I understand some parts of it because you might not get the whole story. You might not understand everything. So sometimes you might have to just not say nothing until we find out everything.
right, right.
Especially when you're in the limelight like that, it's best to just keep your mouth shut, keep your opinions to yourself until things come out, and then you can, if you so
Right,
choose.
right,
It's okay to say I don't know enough to really give an opinion.
Right.
right. And there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we gotta understand it. Like the social media era is really fucked up because it feels like everybody out here can say whatever they want at any time. Like I know we're all older. If you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say shit out your mouth. Like,
That's true. But then we're
Unless
also
like,
you're ready to stand
pre-internet
on it.
era.
Right. If you are gonna say something nasty, be ready to stand on that shit.
right.
Exactly.
Yeah, because I'm okay if you want to throw a little shade, but stand on it.
Mm-hmm.
That's not walking back. I mean, because he didn't apologize for not saying that he didn't like her. He really just was like, it's solely these mental health comments that I made that I'm apologizing for. Like that was it.
Mm-hmm. But
He
everything else he's standing tall
I
on.
mean, Joe can be catty sometimes,
Well, I
so
mean, he is catty. He is a catty bitch.
well, moving on, scratching this one off the list. We acknowledged it happened, it was a thing. Um let's circle back. Let's circle back to Gunna. Um
As Freddie Gibbs said, push and plea.
Push and
pushing
play.
Yo, when Push said, yo, when Freddie said that, I was like, all right, all right, all right now, push and plea.
y'all.
Bruh, he don't have no fucking qualms about nothing that come out his mouth, man.
He
At
really don't.
all, yo. I
And
love
I
and hate that nigga because he makes so much good music, but he be getting his ass whipped all the time. That's the fucking part
he
Yeah.
about it.
be taking his L's though. Like at least
Yeah, he's right. He got busted up in Buffalo and then went on stage that same night with it looking a little roughed up. I was like, ah, shit.
I mean, but then like 10 dudes fight him though. If
Yeah,
10 dudes
there was a lot of niggas. There was a lot of niggas. There was a
like
lot of niggas.
and he still
But
went.
listen, you cannot talk shit and like, listen, man, you can't talk shit about a city, especially a city like Buffalo. Them motherfuckers out here, you know they don't play. It's snow. It's 100 inches of snow every fucking weekend and shit. Like, I ain't fighting none of them niggas up there. Hell no.
Right. They walk to work in the snow. Fuck that. Them
Right,
legs are strong.
right.
I thought you would throw like a handful of like Old Bay on them niggas or something like
No, hell no. I'm not going up there. Yeah, 5 inches. It's a wrap. No, them nigga, they canceled the whole football game for the snow. That shit look like my hell no.
they should be used to
Mm-mm.
it. It's fine. You go out there, you like whatever. But so I'm y'all in these tangents. All right, y'all. Straight up. Do y'all feel like gonna snitch or no?
He told. The nigga told. He snitched. The
And
nigga told.
You know,
what you say? Why you marinating on that though?
Because y'all know what I do for work. So
Okay, so Tyler, you don't have to go too hard if you cannot go too hard. But here's the other thing, right? How hard are you really gonna go at the end of the day? Like I understand like certain things like snitching, but like where's that line where it's like, you looking at 30, 40, 50 years, and if you truly wasn't out here doing anything, if you was just in the car, like yeah, you know how like you be with the criminals, but maybe you not a criminal?
right,
Like
but plea deals aren't always based on snitching. So
and
often, a lot of times, plea deals are just given because you're admitting to certain things, but not to others to reduce the time that
your
you have
time,
or
right?
to get out. So like, there's a lot of guys that I work with who signed plea deals because they wanted to go home. So they were already, and sometimes, especially when you have Fed charges, like you almost never fucking like federal government almost never loses when it comes, especially the RICO charges. Like you're facing them 20 years.
so I was gonna say, like,
So
a lot of that is just how the system is set up too, where they stack all these things and it becomes almost impossible or super expensive for you to fight this, even though you're innocent. Where it's like, if I just sign this paper, I'll be home tomorrow. Like,
right, and if you and most times when people take a plea deal, it's for state charges, not Fed charges.
hmm,
So and oftentimes when you take a state plea deal, like you're not like the feds are not going to pick it up
gotcha.
because at that point you already pled to XYZ. So it doesn't necessarily mean that he snitched. It's a possibility. It depends on what they're. I didn't read the whole thing to see what he pled to or what they're going to be charging him with instead. But if his shit gets dropped down to like firearms without a license, that nigga told.
So, from what I recall, he took a Alfred plea. He
Mm-hmm.
was guilty on the RICO charges. He got 5 years with 4 years suspended, and then they took the other year as time served since he basically was in there for like 8, 9 months. and of
Mm-hmm.
course, like, you know.
Good behavior or something like that.
So also because like the Alfred plea, that's like basically not saying that I'm guilty, but like you got me on the wall to whereas in this don't look good, and
Yeah,
maybe
if you have enough evidence to convict me, so I'm just gonna take it, you know.
Mhm. Mhm.
It's like
But
you can prove it in court, but it might be a little bit harder to prove it 100%. So I'm just gonna own up to this shit and then
yeah,
take this deal.
I don't want to go to trial and play those games.
Yeah, I don't want to go to trial and I don't want to embarrass myself and I don't want to put other people's risk because if he did go to trial, he would be at risk of like putting other people in jeopardy.
Right, right. Um, yeah, the Twitter lawyers, they was going nuts. They was shout out to all the Twitter lawyers between, you know, Meg and this situation. I don't think you niggas can talk yourselves out of parking tickets. I wouldn't let y'all motherfucking please shit for me. But you know, y'all got it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And no shade to community college, but you know, keep working toward that associate and maybe you'll go far.
Because maybe law isn't even it for you. You know what I'm saying? Like let's just go be a fireman. We
And
always
Google
want
is
a
fucking
fireman.
free. Like Google is
Mm.
literally a free fucking website that you can look up shit. Because as soon as if somebody, if I never knew what Alfred plea was, I would Google that shit and be like, what the fuck is this? Because if this nigga getting out, why he getting out? Like
Like
this
who's
shit is
Alfred?
on the internet. It's on the interwebs. Go to the damn library, get a law book, and read it.
Everything. Like just verify everything. Double check shit. Y'all don't do that though. That's why I just
Nobody cite they work these days. They just take it and run.
well, that's the problem with what's going on with Twitter and everybody believing everything. Nobody's fact checking shit.
Mm-hmm.
No one's fact checking shit. And all this, I mean, we love freedom of speech and free speech, but we can just make shit on up. Um,
Right.
child.
The earth is flat.
Bruh, like I don't mean to go on a tangent, but I was on fucking TikTok with these flat earthers, and this bitch was trying to explain how we get sunlight on one side of the earth but not on the other. And when I tell you, I was in my bed in fucking tears. Like
What was
I
her
could not
theory?
breathe. So I'm about to pull out some props because
Oh shit!
this
Yeah,
shit had me dying. All right,
I
here's the
need this right
conversation, right?
now. The earth
She
is
was
flat.
just like, the equator is right here, and
Okay.
this is the she said, and this is the Earth, right in the middle. It's in the middle. So we were like, the guy who was like the Earth is round. He was like, it makes sense for it to go around because the wind and all this shit, right? And she was like, no,
Wait,
the
hold on.
sun.
Wait. That's the sun because you said it was the earth.
That's what I meant to say. The sun goes around, around the Earth
Okay,
or whatever.
okay. Because I was like the
So
equation.
she was just like, there's no fucking way that that's possible. There's no fucking way. She's just like, the sun literally sits in the middle of the eastern parts of the country and then the western parts, and it just be fucking leaning on one side
Fuck. The
to
sun
get
be leaning.
sunlight, and
The
then it
sun,
flip to the other
the
side.
sun has a shoulder lean. I understand now. Young
When
drove for
she told
president. The
me,
earth is
because
flat.
she kept saying that, because the dude was like, what about gravity? And she was just like, well, it's a theory. And I fucking lost it.
What do you mean it's a theory? We're experiencing it right now.
She was just like, it's a theory, like it doesn't exist. And he was trying to like he went this whole thing about like, okay, well, astronauts are in fucking space and they have to turn on certain shits and whatever. And she was just like, bro, it is all recorded. No one is going to anybody's moon. The moon is flat. It's only like a
The moon
couple
is flat.
a couple 100,000 feet from us. And we were sitting there looking at her like,
A couple thousand feet.
and I was just like, so wait a minute, how do we get moon phases if everything is
Right.
flat?
Explain the waves in the ocean.
But y'all, when I tell you, I was scrolling through all these fucking videos, crying, like my chest was hurting,
Yeah,
laughing at
I'm
this fucking
dying.
lady.
That's
Oh
good.
my god.
I'm gonna have to share it.
I'm
The
very
sun is
sad.
leaning. The sun go down. It don't go down. It leans. sits in the bush,
Yep. It leans
Lean
for a
with
couple
it
sitting in
hours.
the cut,
Lean with it
digging in
rocking.
the scene with the gangster lean. Like, get the fuck out of here.
The
I was,
sunset, me? Like, no.
Yeah.
son is a gangster. I understand. No, it makes sense. The son is a gangster. He comes out when it's
It all
hot,
adds up.
and then it leans. And when he want to relax, he just lean back. You know what I'm saying? He just recline his chair, his lazy boy, and leans back.
You
Yo.
do not believe that the earth is flat just to get that
Oh
mission
my
alert.
god.
I believe the earth is flat. We might believe it's shit, but no.
What? Oh god. The sun leans. That's a good one. That's a very good one. But
Hmm.
yeah, the sun just leans. It just leans.
That's a
Just leaning.
spectacular level of stupid. But
Right. Like the sun,
but
when the sun having a bad
but
day.
but so is this shit.
Oh,
Yeah, Lord.
what happened to marking out names?
You don't give
I
a
mean,
fuck.
we're here now.
We're we're here now. Okay, so y'all know that we have a Facebook page, a Facebook group. The page came from the group, and in our Facebook group where we discuss all the things, we were discussing, and I didn't want to put the picture up because there's been so many opinions about it.
Hmm.
But there was someone asked what we felt about. Oh, okay, that's a cute picture.
That's a
The
cute
twins,
picture.
yeah, the twins had their birthday party recently, and it was like an intergalactic theme, and the game's daughter was there and things like that. And someone was just like, what do we feel about the outfits? Because there was speculation about the outfits, and again, all these girls are beautiful little girls,
Hmm.
beautiful little girls. And I had simply acknowledged that for these are not my kids. My kids do. Oh, we can take that picture down. Can you take
Yeah,
that picture
please.
down? We can acknowledge that all the children are beautiful.
Hmm.
Um, they're not our kids. Our kids don't live Hollywood lifestyle. So like what some people might can rock with, someone's not. We're not all gonna be on the same accord. And I was just like, if I had a teenage child right now, a daughter, it would be a no for me. Some people are cool with it, and that's fine. That's your business. That's your business.
Hmm.
Am I wrong for that?
No,
No.
not at all.
I
You run your
personally
house.
agree with you. Yes, you exactly. You run your house however you see fit. However, in in the house of Itani, that shit it wouldn't fucking happen. There's no way I would send even my 16-year-old because his daughter's turned 16, right? Just be 16. Their outfit, in my opinion, was not for a 16-year-old. Like we wasn't on the beach, intergalactic or not. Like yeah, we don't do that here.
We
We
don't.
we don't.
Uh, right. I
That's
want I
fuck up.
want us to tell the truth that there is a difference between sexualizing teenagers and age appropriateness.
Right.
There's just like there's time and place appropriateness.
Hmm.
There's certain things that you're not going to wear certain places. There's certain things if we can deem outfits too old for us, which at any age that we are right now, there's
Hmm.
certain things and you're going to be like, you know what? I really wouldn't wear that. That's too old for me. That doesn't magically start at like 21.
Right.
That's a forever thing. You could be in your 40s and not want to dress like a 65-year-old woman.
Right.
You could be
With the
in your
sweater,
20s.
matching sweater vest and shit.
You could be in your 20s and not want to dress like a 40-year-old woman. And you can very much be in your teens and you shouldn't be out here in things that 25-year-olds can wear to the club.
Right. And I
Or at
think,
least
and
my kid. You can do what you want.
also when it came to Game's daughter, it was more than just the outfit because we really couldn't determine if the dress was long or short. It's just that all of the pictures that we saw of her were suggestive, for the lack of better words, because I hate using that. But it was like she was on her knees in every picture that we tried to look to see if like we were just tripping.
Right, because it come to find out the dress really wasn't that super short. It was just, you got, when you're on your knees, and that's not.
Yeah. And honestly, and people were saying, "Oh, well, is it the makeup?" Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, at
She looked
12
like
years
a
old,
kid
I
in the
was trying to
face.
wear makeup. She looked like a kid with, you
Yeah,
know what I
she looked
mean?
like a baby in the face.
Yeah,
Exactly.
with makeup on. It was just between her and the twins because I didn't get a chance to see anybody else's outfit because majority of Twitter was like roaming around with just those two images of like what the twins had on and what she had on.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like what the twins had on either, regardless if they're 16 or not. I didn't like that outfit. I didn't think that it was age appropriate, right? And I am very pro ho. I am pro ho when when you're at an age where you can consent to your wholeness, not anything younger than that.
What? Like age appropriateness? Wow, what a crazy concept.
And then
No,
kept trying to say, oh, it was because her spaghetti straps. Like, listen, I'm not concerned at between the ages of 12 and 15 if you got a little belly out because the 70s they did it, the 80s they did it, in my era in the 90s, between the 80s and the 90s, we did it. I'm not really concerned about really how short shorts are unless your ass cheeks are hanging out, then that becomes a fucking problem.
it
But
be hot.
like everything about those outfits to me did not feel like we were going to a Sweet 16, intergalactic or not. Like there's so many different ways that these outfits could have been done to fit the age of these 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16-year olds, but they just didn't. They
Um,
didn't.
I saw on Twitter someone was basically like, there's not currently a teenage market like how there was 10, 12, 15, 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
There's no like Disney girl, there's no cheetah girls, the Ravens, and whoever else. And I'm just
I was
like,
getting ready to say that. I'm about to say that's straight bullshit because Marsai
Yeah, because I'm
Bryant,
about,
fucking
yeah,
Sky
you got the
Jackson, like
right. I'm about to say you got the girl from Blackish, the young girl. She right. There's people out here.
and
yeah,
these girls
even
are, I don't want to say aging out, but like now but who is it? Because all these girls are like 18 and 19 and 20 now. So like
they just
who?
turned 18. Marsai just turned 18.
So who's the next? Who's next? Who's the current, like, for the 15, the 12 through 14, or 12 through 15? Who is who's in that marketplace right now? Who's in that?
Well, I'm not going to say they need new Disney role models. It's just that our teenagers are not watching Disney like we were.
And even,
You know,
even if it's not, because I mean Nickelodeon, like, is Nickelodeon even a thing? Like,
Nickelodeon
whatever.
is a thing, but it's not how it was when we were young.
Right. And it could be Netflix. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really care who the network is, but who are the 12 or the 13 through 16,
The
who?
It Girls. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was on the young. I guess on the young side, maybe that girl Lele. That's the only thing I could think of right now at the top of my
Okay,
head.
like,
But I don't know how old she is. Right. And the boy young Dylan. Those are the two things I think about.
Hmm.
Two young people that are, I guess, coming up. That's the only people I can really think about.
yeah, you're
But
right.
I don't know.
I mean, the All American TV show that's based out of high school. Those are some really good looking It Girls because I don't think they're 18 yet. I think they might be close to it, but not quite.
Because also, let's talk about that too for a second. All of in the last like 5 years, for real, all the high
Hmm.
school shows, them kids be grown in high school.
Hmm.
Right,
Like,
right. Or they
they
hire older, right, right. They hire older actors and be like, yeah,
Yeah.
you're
and they
25
doing
years old
grown
looking like a
people
16 year
shit,
old. Right,
right? They having
right,
kids doing drugs, fucking selling like they doing
right. 35
selling
years old,
dope,
right?
right?
Like,
Like,
what was the group? What's the name of the group? In fucking House Party. Them niggas like, y'all niggas was
Oh,
not in
them
high
niggas,
school.
you talk
Right?
them, yo, they was never in
Motherfucking
high school.
bodybuilding ass
right?
niggas. We're gonna kick your fucking ass. Like, no, nigga, you was 35 years old on that bitch.
How
Right,
you
big
been
as
running
shit with that
braids, but
fucking
you've
Jerry
been
curl
working these last
ponytail.
Right.
5 years? Like, make it make sense. So, like, yeah, like, where's the wholesome kid content? Like,
Yeah, that's definitely the issue. A lot of kids are watching what their mothers are watching. But let's be honest, like our generation, we had kids. Most of us had kids young, so
no,
our
and we
kids grew
did,
up with us,
and we did.
doing the shit that we were doing, watching shit that we were doing. So like, I get them wanting to be like, their mom or the other female influencers in their lives. Like, I get it, but I also feel like we as parents can't complain about how the generation is going if we're also aiding to their behavior.
A, a great tie into this is that bitch bad Lupe Fiasco song. Remember that? I know if you
Bitch
remember the
bad.
song. Right, right. He was saying the young boy was looking at his mother and she was calling herself a bitch, a bad
Mm-hmm.
bitch. And then it's
Mm,
like, you know what I mean? You come into that area like, oh, well, my mother said I, but she was a bad bitch, so I'm trying to be a bad bitch. You know what I
Right.
mean? It's like, right, yeah, that's crazy though.
Mm.
It's
That's fucking crazy.
generational.
Right, right, right. You raised by you become a product of your environment, and if your environment is kind of toxic, you know what I mean. You're gonna have that toxicity in you. So
Right.
mm.
To a
Okay.
certain extent, you got the little standouts here and there.
right, 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 right.
You
Right.
do, but like how Danny was saying, we just don't have what we had growing up. Like, even if you came from a broken household, you still kind of had influences on TV that could still influence you to a more positive lifestyle than what you were living in.
Right.
Like the Ashley Banks, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
the Moesha.
Hillary, Moesha,
Yeah,
yeah.
like we just had so much.
We had Kiki Palmer, like we had a lot of stuff.
Right. Like Ravens, Kiki Palmer.
Raven,
Raven, for
right, Raven.
sure. We definitely had Raven.
Oh, we had Kiki Palmer. God, she might have a child. She's
She
30.
is. Our baby's having a baby.
Yes.
Jesus.
Her episode, her SNL
Killer
episode.
and the Bee.
I
Mm.
know. All the babies are growing up now. Y'all need to
Mm.
some new teenagers need to drop. And y'all need to have them singing church songs, something. Y'all, why is my friend trying to get me to go to church?
Mm.
Need to
I
go
know.
what?
Have fun with that.
In
She
this
is
day and age.
You should go. You
no,
should
and I
go.
Pass the
was
offering.
like, so here's the thing, right? Why am I like if I go, I want to get into some church mess. Like I want to
Uh,
get up,
No, you gotta be messy. You gotta
I
get
mhm.
real messy.
I was trying to figure out why the deacon don't
Right,
sit next to his wife on Sundays and
right,
listen to
right, right, right.
like I
Well,
right, and I was like, I don't really want to go to a mega church. Like I want to go to like a nice medium small church. Like I want y'all to know y'all ain't never seen us before. And she was like, well, let's go to a come as you are church. And I'm like, no, girl, if you gonna make me go to church,
uh,
right, we're gonna get the hat. Right,
I need
you
right.
gonna get
I
the
need a
hat. You gonna get
crown.
your
I need
fan.
my eyes. Like I
I
need
need
the
a
whole
fan.
thing. Okay. But another tangent.
Right.
Speaking of fucking
Where the peppermints at?
deacons and whatever,
I
y'all
got
know that deacon that got robbed. That's the tea I be trying to
In New
get to.
York?
He got robbed, but now he
Yep,
just got
In
picked
New
up on
York?
felony charges, including like
yep.
embezzlement and a whole bunch of other shit.
he robbed that old
Fraud.
lady for like $96,000.
That was probably one of her grandsons robbing it.
That robbed him. She probably was
Right,
pregnant. Yep.
right, like
She was like,
yo.
Charlie, this man done took all my goddamn ties and
Say
came in with
say
a
less, my say less, my mama. Say less, mama. I got you,
right.
mama. Say less, mama. Word to be, word to blood. I got
We
you,
on it.
mama.
Get the blicky. Like we
Right.
Yeah.
Let me get that peppermint before I go, mama.
yeah.
Listen. I'm gonna have the soft peppermints on deck. What did he say? He was like, "Just because you've been arrested, that don't mean you guilty." Like, sir, you are not.
So you going to jail. Goofy, you goofy
Like
Like
you're going
motherfucker.
to federal penitentiary, sir.
Ooh.
you going to jail. I guess you could be a pass up in the jailhouse.
Mm.
Right.
You know what?
He could definitely preach in the jail. He could be a good mentor in the jailhouse. Bring these
Pass the
guys back to
fugs.
Christ.
I've been
You
pass the Newports.
you'll be fresh in the jailhouse. Like that's gonna be very cute for y'all.
Hmm.
Um, yo,
Striped suits.
he
Striped
sure did
suits.
interested. That is so. What is wrong with y'all?
Striped suits.
Ari said we on free for all. Let's Ari, can we why these people keep making TikToks and getting themselves
Cause
The
fired?
they fucking
motherfucking nurses.
dumb.
The
They
motherfucking nurses is
dumb.
dumb.
They are so damn dumb.
talk
All right, I
about.
don't know nothing about this. Elaborate. I don't know what's going on with this shit.
So there's a trend going around on TikTok, and it's seeing like you share your ex, I share my ex. Usually, most of them that I've been seeing has been with like boyfriend and girlfriends, or like sisters, cousins, best friends. It was a group of nurses who was talking about their ex. First of all, these dumbass bitches were at work at the time making a video about the labor and delivery floor. Like, these women are in their most vulnerable fucking state, and you're shit talking them. And majority of them they were talking about were also Black women, as if we already don't have a hard time as it is getting pregnant, staying pregnant, having safe births, and then getting proper medical care. Y'all bitches who are in a position to fucking provide medical care are talking about what you hate about your job. Like, leave.
Nigga, we all hate something about that job. You know what I mean? You gotta say something. What the fuck is wrong with you?
To do it
That's what
right,
you
to
get.
do it
To
at
do it,
work, to have
yeah.
your bag showing, to
On
have
the clock. Right, you on the clock.
all these clues to where you work at that, like, come
Clues,
on.
Like, don't y'all
clues,
know that like we
everything
like
like a
they
motherfucker.
have detectives, internet fucking detectives, bro? Like, they're gonna
It
call
ain't
your
it probably
job.
ain't even hard, right? Hi, my name is Danny. My on the badge and shit. With a picture of the
Listen,
Oh,
shit.
listen.
y'all remember the bitch that was working at the hospital that was telling about the girl that was fucking the
I was about to bring that up.
oh
Yes.
my god.
Bruh.
And then she ran down on her. Like, why the fuck is you telling my business on fucking TikTok? Step out this car so I can beat you the fuck up. I'm like,
Oh
oh
shit.
my god.
And she
But
threw water
rightfully
on that.
so.
Oh, she was
All
like,
this shit for clicks and views.
and the girl was really like, y'all, she ran up on me and whoopty whoopty whoop, and why? Like, you hoe was telling her business at work. You need to be glad that she really didn't pop you. Like, y'all, it need anonymous mode, or y'all need to learn how to shut the fuck up. Like, y'all don't have to tell everything. Just
Right.
Bruh.
these
These kids
therapists and
don't know
stuff
no
like
better.
that.
These kids don't know no
Certain
better.
jobs, you
Yeah,
cannot
he
get
ain't lying.
you can't get on there and talk about your job. Certain jobs,
Right.
you just can't. Like, shut the fuck up.
I wish I would fucking violate national security and post some dumb shit in my
Yo,
fucking
dead
job.
ass. People think I'm Tommy. People don't even know I got a job. That's how I move. I move like Tommy. What do I do for a living? You don't fucking know.
I wish his wife ain't love him. I want her. I mean, that's Twitter. First of all, listen, Twitter is the most unserious place, and I love it.
Twitter. Twitter. I hope Twitter don't never go away.
It's so
Never,
weird.
never. Like, 89% of the best things I send all day come off of Twitter. I
Hell
mean,
yeah.
Do
people go cover your person. That's just.
do we take Tom from MySpace over Elon Musk?
Do we take Tom? I mean,
I would
Tom.
take Tom. Tom probably was alright. I mean, he better than Elon. He out here charging niggas $7 for a fucking check.
Yeah, he
Y'all
wild
paying
for
for
that.
text.
He
Like,
wild for
Did Tom ever block us? Was it ever things that we couldn't say on my face?
No, but I
that.
blocked his ass because I got tired of seeing his random ass. Look, let me check out this fucking bitch. Get off my timeline.
Tom was,
damn,
Tom was
damn.
teaching
Tom
us
was
how to code.
Mm-mm-mm.
Tom was teaching us how to code. Like, I don't know, like, but his pictures and things that you can see on Twitter that you was not seeing on MySpace.
Well, they said Tom might
That's
be running
true.
my Twitter soon. That's the thing.
If that's the case, it's about to be fucking up. Okay,
Yeah,
like
Tom about to be
my
running.
page finna have music coming on when you walk on that
Oh
motherfucker. It's
my
gonna be nice
god.
and cozy in that bitch.
Oh my god. There we
It's
go.
about to be
Back to
lit.
coding
My
and shit.
my background about to fucking be lit
Be
on
on
it.
fire, right?
Yo, if I see
Remember.
glitter falling from your fucking page, I'm calling 911. What the fuck? Is these glitter dollar signs? Nigga.
It's gonna be
Swear,
glitter
that's about to
guns.
be me.
It's gonna be glitter guns fucking with Kyra.
Yep, and it's gonna have fucking fire with Elmo in the back. Like, what's up, bitch? Like, that's literally about to be my shit.
That is so
Yo,
cute.
no, I'm just mad at these Ari these Ari captions and like the random shitty grandma at the church that just say random shit. No, what they just pop up and they disappear.
Cause he
What?
just, yo, can we? All right, do you have? Yes, and you're on it. Do you have the '80s Christmas movie joint. Can you grab that while we is anyone else tipsy? Y'all, this wine that I'm drinking is called an Epic Red. It's from the Wilson Family Vineyards. It's a
Is it?
2016. It was one
That's
of my
nice.
Christmas gifts.
Is it
And
a dry wine?
it's dry. I'm a dry red girl. None of that childish sweet wine for me.
I like
Okay.
dry white.
Same.
Now, white kind of either gives me a headache or like it's almost like what gin should do to me. I might fight you off some white wine. Like it
Mhm.
does not have the. It's
She love them
it's
Sun-Dodger wines, white wine. Ooh, that's fancy.
it's a.
I'm
I'm a
drinking Taylor's port, so
yo. Yo, why
You
was
want to
people
fight?
really trying to take all the Taylor Sport away from you? You need to let them know, like, you've been on this Taylor Port shit. Like, you've been in Taylor Port.
exactly. Like, and geez, no. When he come over to the crib, what do we have in the house?
Tell us,
Taylor's
boy, it's
port.
going down.
Every fucking the big John.
That's because y'all are thugs.
The T-Pain.
Hard R's. And my brother mixes his with Henny.
I mix mine.
He's
Y'all know what I mix mine with, but I'll
yeah,
stop doing that.
he's violent. G's will tell you, my little brother is a fucking menace.
Taylor,
Yeah.
first of all, Taylor Port with Hennessy sound like 15 kids. That sounds like
Hey, I got that shit.
Listen,
Breathe.
when I go to our house for alcohol and like family events, it is Telesport, mimosas, and R. Kelly and fucking Ron Isley songs.
It ain't no damn R. Kelly.
why would you say
No, not
that?
R. Kelly. My bad. I apologize. Not R. Kelly. Ron Isley
No,
songs.
not
Ron
the not,
Isley.
not the pissy niggas for Christmas.
Yeah,
Right.
we don't.
Here we go.
We said nothing.
I can't.
Where is Dame O ass? All right, be on the lookout for Dame. Make sure he's not backstage. Because this nigga is this as old as any. There you are, old man. I ain't want you to miss this. Because
I'm back.
right, won't too many people around in the 80s. But I know you remember the 80s. Now, Kyra
That's so shady.
and G's, y'all might not remember all these movies.
I've seen
But
3 of these.
I
There's
do got one thing.
4.
I'm getting tired of that part. Like, yo, just because the movie came out in the '80s don't mean ain't nobody seen it. Like, come on, man.
The
Like,
only one I haven't seen is Scrooged.
you have not seen Scrooge?
Never seen Scrooged.
Scrooge is
Me
probably
neither.
the best movie up here. Scrooge,
okay, you lying, but okay.
I listen, and I just watched. First of all, everyone who's in the movie, Alfred Woodard is in the movie, guys.
Holy shit! All right,
And she's not
but
a
how do you?
crackhead? Oh.
No, she's an executive assistant working in a
Oh, that's fucked
high-rise
up.
building.
God damn. She said she is not a crackhead. Ain't that a bitch?
She's not a crackhead. She's not.
With a red wig. Oh God. I've never seen Scrooge. I'm not gonna lie. I've never seen Scrooge or this Toyland even thing.
Guys, like I used to watch Scrooge. Like that was such. Okay, I was also a kid. Like I was 8 years old watching old Saturday Night Live. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
very much like a Steve Martin, this guy Billy
That
Crystal.
makes sense, Bill. Yeah, Bill Murray. That makes sense. That makes sense to me.
But I'm not saying I
Even
don't like them as actors. This is one movie I don't think was ever played.
Right, I've seen Groundhog Day. I done seen a bunch of Bill Murray movies. I don't
Yeah.
think I've seen this one. So
if you
And
have,
Billy Crystal.
if I
right.
believe I watched Scrooge on Amazon Prime.
Okay.
All
I
right.
believe
I'll try to check it out.
came out in '86. Please watch it, guys. Let me know. It's one of my faves. If I had to, my top two picks, Scrooge and National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. That could be more nostalgia than anything else. You know, we used to
Mm-hmm.
watch that religiously on Christmas Day. It was a thing. You know. But yeah, those are my picks. What y'all got? If you've seen these. Okay.
I mean, I feel like anybody in the 80s have seen Gremlins. Even in the 90s, you've seen the Gremlins movies. Like they played that shit on Friday nights
So is
on
that your pick
TV.
for the best Christmas movies ever?
No,
Oh.
no. I think mine would be a toss up between Christmas Vacation and Die Hard, only because I love the Die Hard movies, despite people saying it's not a Christmas movie.
And you're also a trained killer, so yeah.
Yes, and the older and the more I am involved in my job, the more I go back and look at these movies and be like, this is bullshit. No one would ever fucking do this. He's not in a position to do this. He's not even he don't have the clearance for it. But that's neither here nor there.
Right. Work will do that to you. Have you sitting there analyzing every motherfucking thing. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I love Bruce Willis. And shout out to Bruce Willis though, because like he's not doing well. He
He's
has I don't know the name of it, but like they just showed that picture. He has a disease, and the disease is, I think, for lack of better terms, slowly like strangling him from the inside.
mm,
Um,
Yeah,
there's no cure for it. He's gonna like lose his motor skills and I believe like ability to function on his own. So I know he had all his girls prepared for this holiday because they just don't know. So we just shout out to Bruce Willis. He never did
yeah.
wrong to us.
right.
So you got to double check, but that's a solid. Die Hard is a Christmas movie, guys. It's a Christmas.
Definitely a Christmas movie.
Um, Babes in Toyland. It's kind of creepy. Y'all might like it. That's also, I believe, on Amazon Prime. I don't remember Ernest Save. Like, do y'all remember all the Ernest movies?
I remember
I
them, but
Yeah.
I remember them, but I don't remember them. I remember him having 1,000 movies. I don't remember watching them that much.
Mm.
yeah.
They're all the same movie.
Right, right, right.
Er, Big nose, 35-year-old autistic nigga gets into hijinks.
Yo.
Mordecai is fucking
I am
wild.
autistic, my niggas. Do not, you can't cancel me. I'm disabled. Fuck you.
Slapstick
He's not
comedy.
being ableist. He is.
Listen, we are well represented here at the Derelict Collective.
Yes.
MGs, what's your pick?
um, it had to be Die Hard for me. That's the most
Okay.
memorable one for me. I really don't know the rest of these that much like that. Ernest was like, eh? What is this one? Christmas what? Christmas Vacation?
Christmas
I never
Vacation?
seen that.
That's
You
what
don't
he's talking
remember that?
about?
You don't see that?
I've
National
never seen
Lampoon's
that.
Christmas Vacation? Yo, that is.
Yeah, that was a
That's a
classic. The
good
cat
one.
in the
That was pretty
tree,
funny.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Randy Quaid character scooping up his boss and shit, trying to
Yeah.
the cousins coming into town, and yeah,
right. That nigga thought he was getting a check. He got what was it, a jelly of the month or some stupid shit, like, or meat of the month or some goofy shit.
the
That nigga was mad as a motherfucker.
when they went skiing, when they went sledding down the hill, and just yeah, Scrooge and National Lampoons. You need to watch those this weekend while you are chilling, doing whatever it is that y'all be doing. Yo, all
I was just
right,
being held up by a blade of grass. That's how drunk I'm gonna be.
Hey, that
You
shit.
should.
okay.
The fuck?
I love that for you. That's okay.
And it's gonna be 28 degrees and freezing rain, and my drunk ass is about to be outside dancing in it.
Oh my god. You gotta play Usher. You gotta play Usher.
Bro, like yo,
Let it
for
burn.
real, like
Are
I've
you
been
doing?
You gotta do
my
it.
fucking work schedule. I'm trying to. This is my decompression. Okay.
I hear that shit.
When do you go? Are you off until Monday, Tuesday?
Fuck no. This is the shadiest shit. Okay.
Sorry, just forget.
They sent us out a fucking email. Exactly. I'm about to icebox my fucking pop block and all that shit. No, they sent us out a fucking email saying non-essential personnel. First they sent out an email and said non-essential personnel leaves at 1. And I'm like, okay, cool. So what about the essential personnel? I said essential personnel can leave at 2. All right, not even going bitch or whatever. 2 is better than 6:30, 7 o'clock. Then it's not an email saying all non-essential personnel can take the full day off. So then my deputy sends out an email. He's like, and what about our unit? He was just like, yeah, y'all can't get drunk till 5.
Damn.
Y'all on call till 5.
Damn.
You the
I
old
asked him, I said,
daddy
how
baby
bad do you
boy.
need me on Friday? Because the way I've been drinking,
Right.
exactly.
Calling
I'm
out.
pulling the fuck out.
Calling. I got
Now,
I'm
COVID.
pulling
I
the
see y'all
fuck out.
niggas in 2 weeks. Right. I got COVID.
See y'all on Tuesday. Like,
I got a positive test to show you. I got COVID, nigga. Y'all don't
man,
want to catch this. It's that monkey COVID. it's, that,
exactly.
it's that
I got
remix.
monkeypox and fucking
that new
COVID.
new
Right.
COVID.
Right.
Oh
I got
wow.
monkeypox 19, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
I'll see y'all next month. Like,
Right. See y'all next year. Kiss my ass.
Big thanks.
well, I got off at 2 today, and I don't go back to work until Tuesday. And I work 1 day next week, and then I'm off until New
Damn.
Year's. Because it was use it or lose it for this here good old time off, and I was like, I'm gonna use it. So, but I am still gonna work, but just when I want to. So yeah, it's fine, guys. Capitalism won't get me. Um, hmm.
Say, Captain ain't gonna get my black ass.
Exactly, you're not gonna get me. No. Um, I just know I want to eat seafood this weekend. Like that is my. If I don't do nothing else, I'm going to be drunk and other things, and I would like to eat some seafood. This weekend. I'm thankful that it's not gonna snow because this could have been. If this rained today all day on the East Coast, it could have been
Yeah.
snow. It could
Right.
have been snow.
If it
You
was
know,
tomorrow, Saturday, it probably would be snow. That shit crazy. It's supposed to be like 10
yeah.
degrees on fucking Saturday. I'm like, wait a minute. What?
So I'm gonna be right. When is Christmas? Sunday?
Yeah.
Today is Thursday.
Yep.
Don't get me to lying, because
Just trying to see if
I thought
y'all.
Thursday was yesterday.
Nigga,
Mm.
I don't know what day it is. I hear you.
It's always
Shit's
about
a
to
Monday
be
tomorrow.
splendor.
That's the worst day.
Hmm.
it's not Monday. Do y'all like when Christmas is on the weekend or no?
No,
Oh,
I mean,
I want days off
Hate
during the
it.
week.
I hate every minute of it.
I
I
want
thought
Christmas to fall on Thursday or Friday. So I have
right,
Thursday,
right. I just
Friday,
said in my
Saturday,
head Friday.
Sunday, and
Right,
Monday off.
right, right, right.
because some people probably are not gonna have no days off. Like it's just gonna be a regular ass.
Yeah, that would fucking suck.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
But
lucky I'm off Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, so
okay,
not bad.
that's not
Yeah,
bad.
so we on the same type time.
Next year, guys. Next year, Christmas will be on a Monday. So
Oh yeah, 3 day weekend.
Hell yeah.
finally. No,
I
take
told
Right,
like 4 days.
About time.
Take off that Friday and kill them.
you,
right.
these pandemic Christmases ain't really been hitting. I feel like they kind of been like all the Christmases the last 2 years kind of been meh. Like it's been
Right.
a struggle to get there. Like hopefully next year when there's not a triple demic going on, maybe next year will be the
Mm, seriously.
a weekday Christmas to really
Hmm.
pull it
A
on.
weekday Christmas where we get paid that Friday.
Right.
Mm. Now you got. I'm about to. How many? Right. On another note, are y'all gonna go see New Edition and Tank and Keep Sweat and Guy in them, or just my
Absolutely.
auntie?
Because
Okay.
somebody's auntie gonna be there and she about thick as 10 stacks of unreturned library books.
Not you going there to scope out aunties with your wife.
Right.
Like I'm not
Absolutely.
mad at it, honestly.
It's a
Not mad
family
at it.
activity.
Not mad at it. Why?
Hey, auntie.
Aren't they coming? They're coming to Atlantic City, I think, no?
I'm sure. It doesn't seem like they wouldn't. I'm absolutely sure.
Because
Um,
I'm pretty sure because one of my sorority sisters invited me up there, but I'm pretty sure that's what it's for.
I think we looked at. They're going to be in Hampton on a Friday. I think either in
Hmm.
March or April. I think that's the one that we're looking at. So we're gonna be out there with the old heads in Hampton.
With
Um,
them now litigator suits.
Lemon
listen,
Them
pepper
now later
sniffers.
suits. Right.
listen, if
Looking
you're
like kings of comedy. Looking like a bunch of the kings of comedy and shit.
okay,
The
listen,
Steve Harvey collection.
Oh my god! I remember that Stacey Adams collection he had
not the
after that.
Stacey
Oh my god, yo. Motherfucking 8X suits and shit. Like,
That's when he had the perfect fucking
Doing that perfect
Bro,
haircut, right?
that
That
Like it
joint
was
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 a
big
cat.
too.
He
symmetrical as
snapped
a
that bitch in.
motherfucker
Yeah, that shit was right. You ain't never seen a nigga hairline that crisp ever in
at
life.
all.
Ever. I ain't never seen a nigga
Exactly.
hairline.
Right. And Kangos,
And
listen,
They
and
had
they
the
just
matching sweaters with the hat deal,
yeah.
with the crisp jeans and shit. They about to be out there.
the Coogis, listen, if your auntie or uncle want to buy me a drink, that's fine. Just tell me. Well, tell your uncle leave me alone, but tell your auntie I said hey. Um, why is everybody trying to get upset? Not everybody, because everybody was mad. I wasn't mad, but people trying to take it up with that auntie who was teaching y'all how to put Hennessy in y'all eggnog.
I was with it.
Y'all know the
I was
auntie I'm
doing
talking
it.
about. I was
And the
with it.
main reason I watched it was because,
Right.
you know, you know
Exactly.
why.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Y'all know why. I
No, I don't
mean,
know why. What she do?
what you ain't seen that? Let me
You
hold
ain't
on.
see her silk,
Hold
her
on. Hold
satin
on.
90.
How you ain't see
Oh,
this?
I don't think I seen it
Oh,
either. I ain't seen it
oh,
either.
the thick ass like the thick
She,
ass
listen, her
auntie.
satin
Okay.
90 with, you know what I mean?
Like,
Oh,
Oh,
she
uh-uh.
got the yams.
she had Skittles in her
Bro,
shirt.
she was leaning forward
Fancy.
like, yeah,
I'm
Listen.
telling you, the yams.
she poured
Listen.
the shot. Her voice was all smooth. She was like, hey, y'all. I was like, hey, ma'am.
She was like, "Ooh," just like that. It was like, oh.
And when
I,
she took that
She
shot, and
had
it wasn't
man,
even,
she had
first of
that.
all, it wasn't even a shot glass. It was like the mini wine tasters that you get when you go
Jesus
to
Christ.
the tasting. And she
Dome that
poured like this
motherfucker.
much. She put like this much fucking eggnog, and then the rest was Henny. And she was like, guzzled the whole jar. And then she was like, and just like that. And I was like,
yeah.
let me
Yeah.
rewind this shit. Like,
I definitely went and we
her
followed each
light
other
bill.
on the TikTok
Right,
now.
the light bill, not the phone bill, the light bill.
I
yeah,
did. I was like, I'm
yeah,
gonna get a whole second
yeah,
job for her. I really will get a whole second job
pay the light bill.
just to make
Hell
sure.
yeah.
I think I found this not the video at hand, but I got y'all. Hold on. Not y'all. If y'all didn't see it's just too
Go look it up. Okay.
that is but yeah, I don't know. People, they was trying to hate and and she not married and this that, and the third, and I'm like,
Everybody don't want to be married. Like, get out of
Right,
this
every
mindset.
man. Again, people think everybody not in this cookie cutter mentality. Everybody is different. Some people want to get married. Some people ain't never getting married. It is
and
what it
that's
is.
okay.
Like,
Right, whatever you
right.
want to do, that is okay. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I found her.
You need to be doing this before this age and all that, man. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yep. Because Chrissy done told fucking what's his face that
Jim
she ain't gonna
Jones.
be married no more yet.
Right.
Broke that nigga
She
heart.
like, I'm done. I didn't waited long enough. 20 years is enough.
She was like, well, I like this how it is right now. And he was like,
Right.
This
Wait a
this
minute. Like, nigga, you know that's what you've been telling me the whole time, right? Now
right,
you mad because I'm telling you the same shit that you just right.
this. I found her. This auntie right here.
yep, that's
Okay,
her.
now I gotta watch it. Yeah, I ain't see it.
You know what I
Right.
She a
mean?
thick ass auntie.
So I'm gonna go ahead and fill that thing all the way up. Yeah.
Oh,
Woo! I'm gonna wait until the liquor rises to the top.
Yeah, she ain't playing. She know what she doing. She know what she want in life.
oh yeah.
She know what she want. She know what she's doing.
Bless her whole spirit.
Santa
Bless her whole
Claus is coming straight to the ghetto. Like,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
he is coming. Yeah, that nigga coming down that chimney tonight, boy. What is you talking about?
How could you possibly be mad at that?
Right.
Right,
How?
like
This is
that
wholesome
woman
adult
minding her
content.
own business. Right, right. That is minding her own business.
If y'all know someone that's hiring for a part-time job, let me know so that I can get my whole check. So,
Mm-hmm.
right, right. Kyra, I'll let you know so we can pay our bills together.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right. I feel like people y'all need to stop hating. Let people enjoy things. We enjoyed it.
Exactly.
Okay, we thoroughly enjoyed that. But
You
now
got
wait,
you got one life to live. Enjoy your life. Live your
is
life.
Listen,
Exactly.
Treat yourself. Treat yourself.
treat yourself. There was another auntie out there. Y'all seen that auntie? The auntie that just had the birthday?
The one with the gold pants.
In the green dress?
Mm-hmm.
Who this?
Mm-hmm. Another this auntie right here. 53, bless her heart.
Oh yeah, 53 right. When she was did the when she had the five holding the right.
Right,
Yeah.
right. These is auntie dreams and goals right here.
Right, right. You've been through enough shit in your life. At you 53 years old looking like that, hey man, live your life, man. Enjoy yourself.
You
All
need
I'm
to do
saying,
it.
53-year-olds ain't 53 like they used to back in
Right.
our day.
They not. They not.
These
They
53
not.
year olds like 74.
For real.
Mm-hmm. So I got a couple more years to put it together. I don't even feel that. Like I got time. We'll figure it
Mm-hmm.
out. Y'all been terrible. I don't know what y'all over there. Y'all drinking y'all's Taylor Port and
That's
Hennessy,
right.
which is insane. Um, y'all probably got y'all tequilas and patrons and things. Um, I
That's for
certainly
that's for Saturday
appreciate.
brunch.
I appreciate y'all for popping up on this very last show of the year. Unless you got one more thing up your sleeve.
Oh no,
Right.
I was just going to tell you niggas that since y'all said we could watch the shit, I made myself a Bill Cosby sandwich. You know,
You
the
made
one that they kept that nigga from eating for like a whole episode.
Right, right, right. He
did you
meticulously made that sandwich, took his sweet ass time, and that shit was fucking. And he never could eat that bitch. Every time he turned around, he tried to bite it. He was like, "Ah, but dad." Oh shit! God damn it!
did you take a
Oh my
picture
god.
of the sandwich?
Yes, I will be sending that bullshit to the group chat.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm excited for you and your sandwich. I sure appreciate y'all for turning up to talk this shit. On the last day of the. This is not the last day of the year, guys. I'm
It's
sorry.
not.
The wine kind of has me fighting for my life.
Definitely not. You got. We ain't even past Christmas yet. You already trying to say New Year's.
I'm over it. I'm trying to like we can just wrap it up.
Oh,
Open
that
y'all
wine got her
skins.
skipping 2 weeks.
Right.
I know I am,
Right.
for
I'm
sure.
hunker down for the rest of the year.
Hey,
Um,
that's it.
right. We will return sometime in January. I'm not finna give y'all a date because we're black and anything can happen. Um, it is Capricorn season for any Cap.
Hey,
Shout out to my favorite Capricorn.
All right, big Cap season. All right, we
okay.
oh
I'm literally at the beginning of the year, my birthday. I am. I
oh
celebrate all month. Okay.
as you should. Period. As you should.
Y'all can just send checks to our PO box because I wish I would give y'all bitches my fucking cash app or some shit. Y'all look me up on something else. I ain't got time.
I'll pop up at your house. I don't care.
Speaking of Cash App, I just had to help my friend last night find somebody. We had to use Cash App. We had to Google and then we had to Cash App to confirm.
God damn! I didn't know you could do all that. Yeah, I know.
Took a quick
This shit
five
Black
minute,
crazy.
woman, right? Black woman, right? Right, y'all. The
five
black
minute.
woman, boy, she will find out whatever you need in 25 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nigga, I got everything.
We
I
got the
got it.
that we needed,
Yeah.
efficient, quickly. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I might come work with you, Kyra. Who knows? Um, but yeah, so we'll flash your PO box or mail cash tributes. How, oh, you got me feeling like I should just take my shit to the head, but it'll be over. I won't be able to put it out. Like I
Yeah.
Right.
She got two hands. She can't.
struggling, and I gotta look, and I gotta drink some more tomorrow. I gotta pace myself. Um, Dame MGs. Wait a minute. Doesn't somebody have music coming?
Yeah.
Yes, I
Hey.
sure do.
I thought
Yes,
I heard that someone had some new music on the way.
Yes, I have a whole project coming, EP coming real soon. Just wait on the cover art. Wink, wink. As soon as that cover art drop, I will have a date for everyone.
My man, can't wait to hear it.
Cover art, wink, wink. Okay. Did we decide is there going to be a listening party?
No listening party. I will be dropping music and then singles after the EP that's not on the EP, followed by other singles, and I'm about to flood them. I'm about to
Okay.
flood them.
Okay. Well, definitely we hope that our schedules can align so that you can come and maybe chop it up about these said projects.
Hmm.
Maybe we
That'll be
can
awesome.
do a little listening, do a little countdown, do a little something.
Critiquing. I would love to hear your unbiased opinion.
Oh, that could be cute. A little listening sesh, a little feedback. Okay. All right, write that down. Write that down. That's a good one. Um, I don't want to talk about no sports or nothing like that. I'm just going. We're not gonna.
It's alright. It's alright. He gonna retire next year. It's alright. He gonna retire next year. He be alright.
We talked about.
Jalen Hurts for
Hold on.
MVP.
Who you a
Jalen
fan
Hurts
of? I
for
can't remember. Are
MVP.
you a Cowboys fan or you a Tampa Bay fan? I know you kind of might have to reach for Tampa Bay on the. I don't know. I can't remember.
First
I'm
of
just
all, we
asking.
have our own football alliances.
Okay. All right. Cool. That's all right. I thought you had an alliance or something in there somewhere.
No, I'm not. I'm not. No rooting for other people's team before marriage.
Okay.
Right. So no, a cowboy indeed, and that's all I'm gonna say about that.
Oh, you ain't got
Um,
nothing to worry about then. Well, I mean, look, one of y'all you or MG is gonna be upset this week.
Hmm.
how we gonna be upset too? It's
You
fine.
damn right.
But at least it is what it is. Did y'all see that snippet of Shannon Sharp interviewing Deion Sanders and he was talking about that man foot?
No more flip flops for you, buddy.
Yo, why did that man go in on his foot like that? That was so weak.
Eight toes
Oh,
down, my
he
nigga.
said, yeah, he gonna always say eight toes down.
Eight toes down, my nigga.
Yo,
That's cold.
Listen,
Shannon Sharp is a fucking mess.
Listen,
he's a
man. If a nigga ain't cracking on you, he don't love you. That's the real
That's
shit.
true.
You know that's
That's
the
listen,
ghetto
true.
chronicles. If a
listen.
nigga ain't cracking on you, he do not love you.
And that nigga really loved that man too to sit there and pull his toes out. Cause ain't no nigga just gonna pull his toes out just in front of anybody. Like that
For real. The three toes.
man toes is already extremely intimate. Like it's just like don't please keep please. Like
Keep
you can
your
walk in
socks
certain places
on.
with a shirt off before you walk out with your toes exposed. Like please, sir. That's a very intimate thing.
Hmm.
And you know who else? But I don't think I realized. Maybe I did realize he played football for real. For real. What's his name? Lou. Ain't he from Baltimore? I feel like
Yeah,
all y'all.
I didn't know that either. I didn't know he played football.
That nigga is hilarious. His TikToks was Charlie and Sharon or whoever. His TikToks be hilarious. And you saw the one he was doing like when the coaches be at the AAU game trying to holler at the moms.
Oh my god, I saw
He
that one. Screaming.
he really cracks me up. But yeah,
Oh,
I
he's the
really
one where it's like your favorite auntie and uncle when they was like climbing over the gate. Yeah,
yes.
that's
Yes, come on, Charlie. I love it. He's hilarious too. But yeah, I didn't know he played for 5 years. But then I'm like,
wow.
okay, because it seemed like that's why he was getting access. Because I was like, how is he getting to these games and they like doing stuff? Oh, because he know y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right, that makes sense. That makes sense. Well, we talked about both footballs today. Um, are y'all's basketball teams? Are they okay? Are they winning? No.
Shout out to the process. We on a
What's
run right now.
Yeah,
Six
okay?
game win streak.
All right.
everybody's a loser in my world. That's why I'm making big ass Cosby sandwiches.
You're about to drown your sports sorrows in a hoagie. Oh man. Well, I'm a Golden State fan, so it is what it is. The Lakers are really trash this year, and I love that for me.
I love it for
Mhm.
everyone.
Yeah, I love it for everyone. So I mean, depending upon who your team is, good luck to your team.
Or not.
Um, or not. It is what it is. Um, I guess yeah, y'all don't. I guess real quick, Mordecai, tell us your four favorite albums of the year. Give us your top hip hop. Give us your top R&B, real quick, and this will be the last
Um,
thing. Put you on the spot.
my top four hip hop albums. We're gonna start with number four. Freddie Gibbs, Soul Soul Separately.
Okay.
Um, that was an amazing project from Freddie. I really feel as though he finally got into his album mode instead of in mixtape Freddie mode with that one,
Mhm.
and his big production on this with production from Alchemist and different artists and different producers was an amazing album from Freddie. Um, at number three, I have Vince Staples. Ramona Park broke my heart. This was his Good Kid, Mad City.
It was really good. It was really good.
It was an amazing project from Vince Staples. I always thought he was a dope artist, and he finally like brought it all together into a solid project that really dictated his life and all the things that he went through in that project. Loved it a whole lot. And number two, Mr. 215 himself, Black Thought and Danger Mouse, Cheat Code.
Fair.
This has to be one of the best boom bap albums I've heard within the last decade. It was
Hmm.
well constructed, no skips, and just bars. Shout out and rest in peace to the late great MF Doom with some of the most favorite bars I've ever heard in my life. It was an amazing moment for him on that album. I really enjoyed that album a whole lot this year. And at number one, we're gonna go with Mr. Compton, Kendrick Lamar, Mr. Morales, and the Big Steppers.
Mm.
This this was Kendrick's triple introspective album, finding himself, shedding himself of his toxicity, while immersing himself in his toxicity at the same time. And breaking it down into two parts was very smart of him, even though I think Mr. Morale album sounds more like a big stepper. It was really backwards for me, like how he put it together. I think the
Hmm.
album was meant to play in a loop, the way he structured
Um,
constructed this. It was an amazing album for him. Best rap album of the year for me, Kendrick Lamar. On to top R&B albums of 2022. I'm gonna go with for us, The Lives That We Left. She's an amazing Mexican artist from Cali. Really soulful, super soulful, great sound. She's very open about her heritage and very political at the same time, but makes it sound so smooth and full of life and culture. She had an amazing album with The Life They Live. Also, want to take it to the number three spot. Pit Middley. I can't pronounce that correctly, but I'm pretty sure it has an accent to it. UK R&B artist.
okay.
Amazing discovery this year. I love all her music, all her EPs and singles that I discovered this year with her. And her album, When Everything Better, I'll Let You Know. Pretty much a description of going through shitty relationships and in and out of more shitty relationships and just trying to figure it out. Just typical life. Like it just
Right.
sounds relatable. It was one of the most relatable albums I heard this year. At number two,
That's
Steve
strong. One of the
Lacy.
most relatable.
Yeah, one of the most relatable albums for me. Shitty year for me. Number two, Steve Lacy, Gemini Rights. This shit
Mhm.
was just fucking awesome. It
Mhm.
was just a fucking awesome album. Hilarious ad-libs, hilarious ins and outs, hilarious songs, great content, great production, solid vocals. The music was just there. It was great. It was very immaculate replay value. Like you can play this on your ride home, at a cookout, cleaning up, it, anywhere. This album just fit in any type of whatever setting you had. This album fits well in. Great album. And at number one, I'm going with the Queen Bee herself, Miss Beyonce Knowles Carter, with this amazing house album. But because she's black, we're gonna call it R&B. You know how they like to do that. She's black, so it's R&B. But this is a house album. This is technically a house album. It's a great house album. Every cut on this fucking album slaps. Every fucking song. No misses. This might be my second favorite Beyonce album behind Lemonade. She murdered every song, every vocal, every every just the way each song went into the next song. Phenomenal. Classic album from her, even though it hasn't been out for more than 12 months. I'm calling it a fucking classic. I love Beyonce. This album did everything for me. Ride home, comfort. What is it? Is it comfort? Definitely, it's going to be a barbecue cookout song for the next 20 years. We're going to run that in the motherfucking ground. Then we got to go plastic on the motherfucking sofa. Plastic on the oh my god! When I seen this track list and I said this song, I said, "Oh, I know I'm gonna love this," because we all grew up knowing about plastic on the motherfucking sofa as a kid, sticking to that shit. Oh my god, the song fits. The song fits the moment. It fits perfectly. Everything on this album, perfect. Chef Kiss, Beyonce #1 R&B album / house album of the year.
Is it a house album?
It's a house
I
album.
I
I think
you
it's a
know
crossover.
Yes, it
because
is.
what's the what is it, the one that's all over TikTok, Cuff It, and they got the dance and stuff to that one?
The
Yeah.
barbecue
That doesn't
song for the
sound
next 20 years.
that, but that's not that to me. What I consider house, that's not house music to me. The plastic off the sofa, which sonically I like because of who she had on that. That's a beautiful sounding the music. That's not house music. I totally it's like to me from what I heard it was R&B. Like I've yet to hear like the house part of it. At least what I consider house or the house. Like maybe what someone was liking it to like maybe like
Alien
70s
Superstar.
70s disco. Even that wasn't house to me. Like if we're talking like disco, it's more of a disco to me. That's what it gives me. It gives me 70s Donna Summer. And when I think Donna Summer, I don't think house. I think,
Hmm.
Well,
you
house is
know,
a it's a weird genre, which was like
mhm,
pretty much techno, R&B, and like disco all wrapped in one. That's pretty
mhm,
much house music. So that's
mhm,
if you listen to this album, you get a little bit of all of that pretty much in every other song. You got Pure Honey, that was pretty much a house song. Fit was a house song. Move with Grace Jones and Teams, house song. Virgo Groove, kind of a house song. America Has a Problem, that wasn't a house song. Breaking My Soul, pure house song. Alien Super Song, house song. The beat. When you think about house music, you think about the BPMs. I'm kind of getting a little technical in here, but
I
would
mean,
you
but
agree
"Break
with
My
me?
Soul" was more of a that was more of a dance, like a ballroom song.
Yeah.
You think it was
well,
yeah, the Vogue.
I think Alien Superstar is a Vogue.
Side note:
Vogue.
hello, everybody.
ballroom,
Yeah, I snuck in for the back
ballroom
door. You
music.
know,
What's
Ballroom
the
music
difference
is
between
Vogue
Vogue and
music.
house?
I mean, is house music. But I'm gonna say, you know how like there's Chicago house, there's Baltimore house, there's Jersey house.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
And I guess I don't know if California has their own house. Like I don't know. I guess there's different houses since we're talking Vogue and ballroom. Chicago originated house music, children. Chicago originated house music, children. Secondly,
But you
Detroit.
said
If you
you
don't know
you
Chicago, then
clearly said
Detroit.
that you don't
This
claim
is
that.
where house
You
music
said you don't
started.
claim.
I didn't. No. And I will pull up the text messages. I never said I don't claim. I said I don't say that I
Don't
was
do
from there.
that. Don't
I
don't.
was very much
Okay, look,
born
you
there.
can't
I was very much
victimize
born
me
there.
and then
I
try to
was
be like, oh yeah, no, listen, I can go in and out when I want to. No, don't do that. Okay.
Sir, we don't get to live on a coast for 3 weeks and say that we're bi-coastal. We don't get to do
That
that
is
either.
not my fault. That is not
It's
my
not your fault.
fault.
It is not my fault where I was born. It is not my fault where I have to remind you where I was born.
Ugh.
I was raised in one place, but I very
It
much was
is your
born in
fault
Chicago.
because you remind me at least once a month. Like the hell.
And where do you remind us? Where are you from, cousin?
Nope. I'm not falling for your traps. Okay.
Well, I just want to know if you.
I'm
If this
from
is
a
the perfect
nice.
opportunity for us. Where was it? What? Staten Island? Is that where it was?
What? Okay. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. And I'm not going to fall for it. I'm going to move forward in peace and love and happiness. I'm going
Okay,
to be
Diddy.
positive energy into this new year. And I'm going to leave your bullshit into 2022. Okay? That's
We were learning about the different
fine.
genres and styles of house music. That's what we
I
was
am fine.
discussing. Save it for the therapist.
He's like, cool.
Because I really could have went in on this avatar and I didn't. Like I didn't. I'm almost
Oh,
done with my
okay. No
lines.
avatars? Is this better? Is this better? Is this what you want? Nobody wants this.
Are you done?
Am I
Hold
chopped
on.
liver?
I'll give you 5 more seconds. Are you done?
Make way. This is my island in the sun.
This is so embarrassing. Please. Thank you. That was enough.
He's
Kyra,
like coastal.
that is all you. So as we were saying, the different
That's mine, and I'm gonna stand beside him.
listen, the different types of house music and the different styles, and I guess maybe this we need to write down like this could be a whole episode. The house versus the dance versus because they all have
Vogue.
their right, and because I mean Vogue is technically house. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like in those.
All these
Wow,
songs fit Vogue. These are Vogue songs.
I was
Lord.
actually surprised that you had her on your list at all, given the immense amount of praise. Well, I'm not surprised you had her on your list. I was surprised that you didn't have SZA, even though she also released something
Who?
later in the year, and you were like
SZA?
really raving about her album.
SZA's on my list. She's
No, but
not.
she
Oh,
wasn't in
that
your
She's a,
top five.
on your
Yeah, that's
top.
what I was saying.
no.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
SZA fell six. Like if you look at my
Hmm.
top 10, SZA
Yeah.
fell six. I put Ari Lennox above her.
Mm.
I think
Yeah.
Ari
I've
had a
been
better
I've been
album.
having a hard. I'm not gonna say a hard time. Like the album just is not doing it for me. Like there's some songs in it that I really enjoy, but the album as a whole just isn't
Oh yeah, SZA.
SZA.
Oh, I love
We're gonna
SZA.
get your full list, everyone. We're gonna show you MG's. He's our music guy. He's our music reviewer,
Hmm.
analyzer. Use the words, whatever words that you want. We'll have that list for y'all tomorrow, and if you would like to argue with him, we'll let you know where you can find him to argue with him.
Definitely, I'm willing to argue. I love my list. I think I had great honorable mentions on this list that I really wish I could have put in my top 10, but I didn't.
Mm.
Okay, so right, you can express your full list with the honorable mentions, and we'll make it cute and we'll share it. Sir, the switching of the locations is aggressive.
Mm. I mean, he knows I need solutions, so and
You're
you're right.
muted. You're muted.
That's your business. That is your business. I don't know what to tell you. That's all.
I just know when I ask for my solutions, Will, I know you've been thinking very as counterpoints. Bye.
So
Okay.
you want to run this? Let's run this real quick. Okay, this is for real the last topic. This is it. This is it. Okay, so Hitmaker made a tweet and it said basically that he would like to work with he can't wait to work with the pretty girl who got bars, basically because pussy rap was a thing but now it's dead. And he was like, there are some girls out there who have bars, but they don't have a hit producer to make them pop. So then Baby Tate spit some bars, which the bars was fire. Let me not even act like she didn't do what needed to be done. She spit some bars, basically addressing like sir, you be writing pussy raps and stuff like that, and just because I'm a pussy rapper don't mean I'm a pussy rapper, etc., etc. So I think there's maybe like two or three different conversations that all of this spun, right? At least in the group chat it kind of whatever. Oh, because what did she say, your last hit was Thoughtbox, which I forgot about that. Like, I swear, pre-pandemic I don't even know what the fuck was
I
happening
love that song.
in 2019, right? Like, I was like, damn, this was a whole thing. So where do we start down this path? Let's get OMG's input, if you have any input, any feedback.
So that baby Tate verse.
Hmm.
Oh, she killed him.
And then the
Well,
Hitmaker tweet.
in the comments, not just the verse, right, but also his comments in general. Um,
We throwing those up there.
hmm?
I didn't really see it. I didn't really see his comments.
There we go.
I heard snippets of it. You see?
I've been working on it. There you go.
It seems real salty to me. It gives me salty nigga vibes. I don't like this for the simple fact I went 30 years of my life of listening to the niggas talk about selling coke and being on the streets for 30 fucking years. And it was the same content over and over and over again, just uh, slightly switched up in different perspectives.
Hmm.
And like nobody really came through and said, "Oh, we need this." Besides Dolores Tuckett, nobody gave a fuck when niggas was rapping about coke. We didn't give a fuck. Niggas rapped about coke. Pusha will rap about coke until he ruin his face. Guess what? I'm going to listen to it. If women want to rap about selling pussy or giving a pussy up or whatever, it doesn't fucking matter to me. That's your content. You rap about what you know. You know pussy? Let these motherfuckers know you know pussy. It's your pussy. I don't care.
So here's my counterpoint to that. Niggas are rapping about dope, right? But niggas aren't just rapping about dope. Like, if you don't want a dope male rapper, you can find you a woke nigga. You can find you a old singing rapping ass nigga. A old I'm in love and I'm rapping about my feelings type nigga. Woke rap. Of course, the trap rap, the fucking rappers. Like, there's an array of male rap that's available out there to you.
Same for women rap.
Period.
But to this point though, the other genres of women rappers, you have to go and seek on your own. You have to go and you have to find it. It's
And that's,
not.
that's that's the same for rap. That's it. That's the same for outside of mainstream hip hop. You have to go search for your Mick Jenkins. You have to go search for your L.A. Russells. You have to go search for these artists that's not typically your popular content. It's the
But
same
you
for
see,
women rap.
so here was the point that myself and
Ellis.
my other guy, yeah.
You
Ellis made the
us.
point as well. Okay, Yeah, no, I say his name too many times. He pops up like Beetlejuice. So, um, really, it kind of comes down to, if there was a market for it, the other artists would kind of be there. What he's saying not isn't necessarily like derogatory. He's just saying like, hey, I would like to see more variety in the female hip hop genre. Because right now, it just kind of feels like the top 5 to 10 girls at the top, they all kind of talk about the same thing, you know? And that's good for the economics of it all. Like, we get it. Yeah, these are the songs that trend. But again, this is what the audience is looking for. They want those records. Um, to try to say like, hey, you have to get to a point. There has to be something else. It has to be a producer. There has to be a co-signing artist. If Jay-Z did a record with no name, yeah, I'm sure that would change your career tomorrow. But we have to get there. And currently we're not. And if you want to make money in the industry, this is what you have to do. That's what it feels like. It's not forcing the issue or anything else. It's just literally what the game has become. Like,
But you got people like Rhapsody, and I ain't using her as a go-to because people always use her as a go-to with non rapping about pussy bars. But then you got also artists like Lady London, like she's just a bar maniac. Like Lady London's gonna bar you to death, and she's up and coming. But the bars, the
no,
bars
she's not.
aren't
She's not. Lady London been around for 10 years already, honestly.
a
Mm-hmm.
decade.
And she's like, it's
Yeah.
dope for us to sit there and just talk about, like, oh, yo, that was fire. You know, the bars she spit on this, like her punchlines in here were dope. But she's not crossing over, okay? Because at the end of the day, there's not enough people checking for her music, checking for those bars. They want to, right now, it's the bad bitch culture, and they want music that kind of identifies with them. And that's what it is. So that's what's going to sell, you know?
That's true.
Yeah, you definitely can't. You definitely can't
That's
pop
all it is.
mainstream if you're not doing bad bitch rap. There are the Rhapsodies, the Jean Greys, the Tierra
That's
Whack,
all it is.
the Chicas, the No Names. They're definitely out there, but it's like that no matter what, they're only going to go to a certain level, and they're gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like Rhapsody had one of the hardest albums when she had her most recent one, and it's like it got a little like whatever, and unless you go and you check for her, it's not really it's not really out there. So I definitely feel like Hitmaker worded that shit terribly, right? Like the conversation, you know, as far as other types of female rap, that's an okay conversation to have. But of course, like he worded that shit terrible. Like if you just say like, "Hey, I'm looking to make a bar heavy female rapper pop," then you should have just said that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
How could he have worded it terribly, though?
well, what I'm saying because I mean, a lot of people kind of like we're not focused on the actual point that he was trying to make. We're sitting here we were thrown off because he said pretty. We already know that if you're a woman in the entertainment industry, you can't pop unless you're pretty. Like
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately, if you're not what is it? What's the phrase I want, Kyra? Um,
Conventionally beautiful.
if you're not conventionally beautiful, you're only gonna get us so far anyway. So we already know that. Again, like for to sit there and say pussy rap is played because obviously pussy rap is still popping because it's definitely on the radio. It's definitely like you know what I'm saying. You do have to have
He never
something
said
to
it was
shake your
played.
ass to in the club. Or he said it's over, it's late. He said something. He didn't necessarily have to
No,
straight
he
go
said
in
that
on
he
the
can't
pussy rape
wait.
girls.
No, he said that he can't wait to see something else. That's not saying, like, hey, listen, like, hey, I'm officially announcing I'm giving it the Funkmaster Flex Death Stomp, but this is done. He was just saying, like, hey, I get it. Okay, this works. Everybody is doing this now, but it's lame that everybody is doing this. I want to see somebody try something different.
But he's
That's what I
also in a
took away from
position
it.
to make that
Try
change
something
though. But
different.
that's the
Make that
frustrating part
change.
about it is
And
that like
that's what he's talking about. That's kind of like the sub. the subtext to it all. He's like saying,
Yeah,
"Hey,
but why do you need the subtext
one of you
when you
lyricist
can just
females,
flat out
come
and
get
be
with me."
like,
So
"This
do
is
you
what
think
it
he
is."
can do it? At the end of the day, if Hitmaker says right now, I'm gonna get me, Swiss Beats, and Just Blaze, and we gonna get the Dream and Sean Garrett all in the room, and we gonna make this shit pop. It does it actually pop?
That is the worst production songwriter like
I'm just throwing
mashup
giant
at
names out
all.
there.
That's just going to cost. I get it, right? Yeah, but okay, if you just mashed up like the right people in the right room at the right time, and like, hey, just going to do like just dope, Kendrick Lamar type rap on a female, and we're going to put it out. If the names are big enough, it will draw people to it. Okay, how many people get drawn to it is another question. Because at the end of the day, like guys don't really check for too many female rappers. Okay, you have your Offset in your outlier conditions that will make them do so, but like
Except for
you
Glow, they
know,
fuck with Glow, but
majority of
Glow,
the
Glow
females
got a
have to.
deep voice.
But Glow's, but
Glow got a deep
Glow
voice.
is like she's damn near trill. Like she a bad bitch and like try to damn near do trill music as well. So like
It's a
she's
yeah.
not necessarily focused
So
on
why aren't they
bars.
making the
Like
changes to do those type of crossovers to get more trill?
that costs money. That
Right.
co-
And
Okay,
they
that
so do
costs
lose
these,
money
so
money.
do
to do
these.
so. All
Okay,
right.
but look,
Really,
you
what
got
comes down to
fucking
it is like
Sweetie who put out a 2000 fucking unit album
Shade.
because she's pretty. I'm just using her as reference. Like she put out an album because she's fucking pretty. Okay? And I'm so mad that Dame isn't on here because you
but
know how I feel about her in general. But it was just like you saying it costs money as if they didn't just waste a bunch of money into her just because she was pretty. The same amount of money they put into
because
her.
the
Go
amount of
ahead.
money that she makes just off of like flexing, being pretty, and everything else offsets that. If that makes sense.
She already
Okay.
had a fan base, so it
But
made sense
that's
So
what
to
I'm
her.
saying. So but that's my whole point. If because he said he wanted a pretty
she
girl,
could
right?
you
So we're
could
saying
do
we want
you
to
could do
Did he freeze?
I
go
can
ahead,
talk
I
go
think
to
he
ahead.
her.
froze. I think he
Okay.
froze.
Wherever you are, the service sucks.
I'm just
Move.
curious that if they like since Wilson is not a money problem,
Will, you're
I need
frozen.
I need to hear from the ladies.
I'm not frozen.
Do y'all think it's an audience problem?
Audience.
I would like to say that yes, audience plays a role, but like if we're being honest, it's a revolving door. Social media, especially currently now, social media influences how we live our lifestyle now. But then how we live our lifestyle also influences what goes on in social media, including music. So if there are subtle changes being made until the full change can be done for this revolving door, then like they're not making any effort to do that. Like the audience is not open to change and neither is the producers or the people who's making the entertainment for the audience. Instead, everyone's talking about, oh, we don't have this, but like no one is actively like doing shit except saying it costs money to do blah blah blah. Okay, well, y'all making money off of us consuming the shit that y'all putting out, but y'all also are not willing to change the shit that we're consuming.
But you have to remember that it is a music business. So they
I
will
get
look
that.
at the demographics and say, but at the end of they're going to look and say, hey, should I spend 300,000 to make a million, or should I spend 500,000 to make a million? You know, nine times
But
out of ten, they're going
if
to be
they
like,
went
hey,
back to
listen, we
even
can
something
spend
as
three hundred
simple as
thousand to
like
make a
when
million.
they used to do what is it? What was the I can't even think of it right now because I'm fucking drunk. The rap where you would the battle rap. Like
Okay,
that was
So
the shit for us growing up that ended up and people ended up getting deals based off of being the hottest battle rapper out there. And it's just like
but
that's what we
all of those battle rappers never translated into top
yeah,
20 singles. It never
and
happened.
I'm not saying they
Okay,
did. I'm
it
just saying that
was
like that's kind
that's
of
why
where a
Cassidy is
change.
not a thing.
Yeah, but we that
right. You
fucking
know,
first of all he was
it was definitely
hotel
just
with
kind
R.
of
Kelly.
like
That was enough for me.
a moment.
Yeah.
Right. You know,
So
it was a moment. It was something to kind of be like, hey, this is happening. This is dope. Just jump on board and kind of ride out with it. But It didn't make money. Okay, that dude did not outsell Nelly. All right,
So,
Nelly sold 10 million copies, and the battle rapper dude maybe sold 300,000.
uh, all right, all right. Let me. Okay, so here's my humble take on it. Right. So for the Rhapsodies, the Tierra Wax, the Chicas, the No Names, the Lyrical Miracle Girls. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Eight, 8 to 9 times out of 10, the people who are consuming that are men. Right. And we know the way men consume rap and the way women consume rap is two different things.
Mm-hmm.
Because for the bad bitch rappers and the women who support them, a lot of times, sometimes these women are not even rap fans. It's just it's a catchy hook. The song goes hard. We're playing it while we're doing our makeup. We're playing it while we're on the way to the club. We taking our cute, you know what I'm saying, videos or whatever. We think the girls look nice. We like her bust down. We like her lashes. She whatever, whatever. We want to see the outfits, and that's its hype. We're using the song in our whatever, whatever. The men who are supporting these lyrical miracle females are not consuming them the same way. So like if Rhapsody were to do, I don't even know what she would sell. Women aren't going to flock to her as much because that's unfortunately not her main target audience, right? Niggas. Niggas do not care if she's gonna come out with a wig line or a lash line or she's trying to, you know what I'm saying? They're not finna be making, you know what I'm saying, hella TikToks with, you know what I'm saying, her songs and playing it with their niggas and stuff like that. And the thing about a Rhapsody, a Chica, whoever, is that when I'm going out with my girls and stuff like that, I can't really get too much Rhapsody off in the car on the way to the club. I can't really put, you know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
that's just me. If I have to go off what the other girls in the group want to hear, they don't want to hear that. So that's where I think it becomes hard to fix that because the only way that Rhapsody or these other girls might really sit here and relate to a larger female audience is to change their subject matter, the type of song, and you know what I'm saying, this never ending cycle. I don't know how
Well,
we
they have
get
to cross over. Yes.
well right, and it's like we it's like we'll be like, yeah, we want you to do that and we want you to win and stuff like that. But I mean, like I said, I can't play Rhapsody in the car with the girls on the way to the club. They're gonna be like, what is this? So I don't know how you fix this problem. I don't know that it'll ever be a thing. I don't know when more lyrical miracle women
Well,
rappers
I
will.
mean, to your boy's point, like you can't fix the problem. The only way that you fix the problem is by expanding the marketplace. If you find enough people eventually to be like, hey, listen, we like this type of female rap, and there's enough of us collectively that are going to support it, that's what changes the directive, or at least creates a lane or a market for those people to start actively searching for it. But right now, like you said, that's not the case. Most females don't want to hear that. They want to hear the turn up music. They want to, you know, feel like I'm the baddest bitch on the planet, and we're going to this club, but we're going to, drink for free. And
That was shady.
that's kind of what they're driving about. I'm not shade. It's not shade. It's not shade. It's a state of mind.
Are you buying
It's a
drinks or
state
what,
of
cousin? You
reason
talking
that
about
dudes
drinking for
would.
free? Like, yeah, we want to drink. Who doesn't want to drink? Yeah, Will's paying for drinks, girls. If you see this man while you're out, he's paying for drinks.
Mm-hmm.
Hold, go. Right. Yeah. So you
Yep,
see that man.
yep,
Okay.
just like that. Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
Kyrie.
rude. Okay. Listen. No, I don't pay for Ubers no more, Ari. All right. I've done that already, and we're not doing that again. Okay.
Was this before
Gross,
me?
gross. That's not you. Well, get your drinks while you can because that might be shut down. Capricorn season is coming, and
Exactly, and all his money needs to be dedicated to my birthday month. So y'all can
mm,
come on February.
mm. So I mean, but I like this picture of Glow that you picked though. All right, that's very good because sometimes you be hit or miss, you be shady with the picture sometimes. That's cute. That little blondes, I like it. The Mochino, that's real cute. Um,
Don't play with
that's
it.
big.
Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with
Oh,
it.
I like Lola. Yeah, I like Lola. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. It's so cute. What's the other girl? What's her name? Dawn. And she be in her bag. I like her. The New York girlies
Oh
are
yeah.
coming
Don't play with
through.
it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with
New
it.
York stand up.
Oh, is
My
that
boy's deeper than mine. My God,
where you from?
she can rap though.
She
I'm
can
gonna
rap.
let Will get sturdy before
And
we
what?
cut this off. So go ahead, Will. It's time for you to flex
Hey,
your dead
hey,
ass.
hey.
Go ahead, Will. Get sturdy on us
Okay,
real quick.
cool. Listen. Um, Jay Z had the verse of the year. Um, New York became the number one port in the U.S. Wall Street, you know, 40 Deuce, all that stuff. And why till I die.
Jay Z had the verse of the year and not J Cole.
Absolutely,
And
absolutely, absolutely.
yeah,
Mordecai, look,
you know
I'm
what?
gonna let Mordecai
I agree with
decide
it. I'm
that
not
because
gonna argue
God
with it.
did overdo
I had to
J.
think
Cole.
about it. Listen, Jay Z had a CNN special about his verse. That's how good that shit was. It had a
That's
12
what I'm
minute
saying.
CNN breakdown. That shit was crazy. J. Cole had the streets
That's what I'm
with
saying.
that Benny the Butcher verse. He had the motherfucking streets.
Absolutely,
That
I'm not knocking that.
but Jay had the world on like put your ear to the radio. Like it was 1998 and we had our tape decks in. Like record this.
Shout out to
Like
Class of
play it
98.
back, run it back. I don't know a bar from Lil Wayne or Rick Ross on that song at all. Not one bar. And that's the crazy part because Wayne killed it, but I didn't care because Hole came through and shut shit down. That's sad.
Because God did.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I still stick. Y'all know how I feel. I mean, of course, I'm not gonna say it's a trash verse. I will never blaspheme the God MC like that. But yeah,
Yeah.
I've moved on. I didn't. I moved on. Um,
Yeah, listen. Till next year, wishing you guys nothing but prosperity, um, abundance. This has been great. This has been therapeutic. I appreciate it. I even almost appreciate my cousin torching my ass for the past year. Um, that hurts to say. That's no doubt. Um, but no, listen, like they're a collective. We see you guys in 2023. I hope to be, less show offy, but I can't guarantee that. So, hey,
he's a Gemini, people, so don't expect him not to slip into his Gemini ways. I super appreciate everyone, all the efforts, y'all coming through, y'all. I just very much appreciate it. And I do appreciate my cousin for coming through, showing up, moving flights around to be there for me. When you have family members that you rock with, when you don't rock with a lot of family members, you appreciate the ones you have. And we'll that's enough niceness there. Save it for the therapist. Kyra,
all right. You see, Kara, that's proof. All
I'm
right, that's
moving.
all I
I
needed.
see. I'm going down the road. I'm done with you now. So take what I said and hold on to it until next year for your birthday. Kyra, I appreciate you so much for just really being such a instrumental part in getting the band back together. Like, yo, we could do this. Showing up, being there, tired, rough, everything. Again, I appreciate it. Always nice to have a beautiful face to look at when dealing with the males.
Yes.
So thank you. MG's
The
like
males.
the ma- the males. And I will say, I don't say it to your face enough, but I'm going to tell you, I say it behind your back. You really jumped in your bag when you really started writing. And Ari and I are going to really get down and boil down a way to really just show off and showcase what you've been doing. We know you can write, you can rap, so you can write, right? Because you write your own raps. But for you to be so eloquent about it, you know what I'm saying, in depth, so just your mind. I really appreciate that. You've been coming through. I'm super proud. I cannot wait to see what else you bring to us in 2023. Damien, I know you have a life. Damien be at work. When he pop up, Damien be at work and he got an old pawpaw job. Okay, this nigga wear a uniform with his name and shit on it. Like, thank you, old man Dame, for coming through. Everyone who in the background who may not have been on camera but gave ideas, you know what I'm saying? We appreciate the Britneys, we appreciate Ellis, we appreciate Jackie, we appreciate Sham, and of course, like Price the Creator, like the puppet master, the evil puppet master, Oz, like he does all the digital designing. He's making the shit happen. He's doing 15 things at once. I can ask him for something and I'm gonna get it 9 times out of 10 within that day. So I'm very fortunate to have this team, this group, this collective of derelicts. And it feels good that we had this great season. So I can't wait for season 4. Big things. Hopefully we give y'all a live. Hopefully that is put that on the vision board for 2023. Hopefully y'all get a Derelict live. We don't know what city. Could be Philly, could be New York, could be VA, could be DC, could be Atlanta. If y'all are watching this somewhere on the East Coast and y'all want to host us, let us know. Artists, if y'all want to pop up, y'all want to come through, y'all want to come talk about your shit, let us know. Yeah, y'all say whatever y'all got to say, and then we're gonna, raise in a glass. This is to y'all. Oh, Kyra done killed her
Black
glass.
Icarus coming soon.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
top of the year.
toast to it with an empty glass.
I'm sorry. When, what was that? MGs? When is coming?
Black Icarus coming soon. Top of the year. Top of the year.
Top of the year. We'll
Follow
definitely
me
let
on
y'all
all
know.
social media. MG's music on everything. MG's music on everything.
MG's music on everything. The Twitter, the Instagram. I guess.
Let's see.
Yeah. What do you?
Shout out to MGs. Definitely, Mordecai doing his thing. I appreciate you all. Honestly, okay. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you. Like I said, it's definitely therapy. It's definitely church. You helped me prove that I was right a lot of times. And that's great. Grammy party coming up. We'll send out invites, depending on how much I like you guys. So, Danielle, don't keep your hopes up.
I have the pictures and I will prove them. So. And that's why you're frozen, because I like ugly.
That's why we frozen.
Cousin, she is a cousin that's never ever done me wrong in my life.
I'm the cousin that's never done you wrong in your life. Is that what you're saying?
Oh.
That's what he said, right?
That sounds fantastic. Cut it.
That's not right.